welcome back to my channel. My name is Glow by Gigi. If you're new here, I talk basically everything makeup, skincare especially. Hope you guys are staying safe and self-isolated. Today I just wanted to do a quick ready with me, basically something simple. I'm wearing a little pink, so I was like, oh, maybe a pink vibe today. So I'll take you through one of my major routines, all my favorites, and what I'm currently using. So if this is something you're interested, keep on watching, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. So I'm just gonna start with some skincare. I just washed my face, so it's feeling a little bit drier actually. I realize I need to buy more eye cream. For serum, I'm going to be mixing in my Kypris, I think that's how you pronounce it, Antioxidant Dew, which is a nice quench and glow serum. And I'm going to mix that actually with my Paula's Choice Hyaluronic Acid as well. I love this because it's a nice hydrating and plumping boost to your skin. For moisturizer today, I'm going to be using the Sunday Riley Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. This is a nice moisturizer if you haven't tried it yet. It's nice, it's water-based, so it's not going to leave your skin with that sort of oily feel or clog your pores. Also made with hyaluronic acid, so it's nice and plumping for the skin, and it does attract water, so it maintains that hydration on. So this is actually what it looks like. Down to my last couple of uses. But it has like this like greenish tint or color to it, and it smells like, I can't explain, it smells really like a green drink that you would have. It smells really nice. So for eyes today, I'm going to be using the Amrezy and Anastasiabeverlyhills palette. I love this palette because it has like the mixture of all the colors I generally gravitate to, which would be basically pinks and neutrals and browns, and like a nice, so it has nice dark browns to do like a smoky look, pinks there to do like a pinkish look, and then a lot of like matte shades and then shimmer shades. So you have all the shimmer shades on the top and some here at the bottom, and then all your matte shades on the bottom. So today I want it to be still like a nice like everyday look, but at the same time still be able to like change it up a bit. So let's just go. I'll do a nice everyday look. I'm gonna start with my Fenty Beauty concealer. I like to use this as a base for my eyes. I also usually use the P. Louise base, if you guys have seen me in some videos. This is a nice base, but generally when I just do an everyday look, I'll use the same concealer I'm gonna be using on under my eyes. Actually, if you have oily eyelids, this really works. So just putting some in my hand here. First, I'm cleaning up my brows, so outlining right underneath the brows, and this helps create a nice base and also snatch the brows. And I'm just patting that concealer right in. Brushes, I'm going to be using the Moda Pro by Royal and Langnickel. So it's a 5-piece deluxe eye set, so I'm sure you can go to their website, and I'll link the product down below. So starting with the fluffy brush, I'm going to go into the Wasted shade and put that all, and just sort of pat that in, patting that in at the top. So this is going to be like my brow bone shade. These are a little bit powdery, so just keep in mind there is a lot of fallout. So you just want to just make sure to tap your brush when you're using them. And I'm just taking that on the outer corner of my eye and sort of bringing it in. And always in like circular motions. And this is basically my transition shade, and I'm just bringing that, now that I've got it on the darkest on the outside, just bringing that in and putting all the excess from the brush all the way in the inside. And this is like my signature like technique for like every day. So usually if I were doing like an everyday look, it would have just been this one color, and that's what I've done. That's what I do. Put a little bit of dark eyeshadow on the lash line, and then mascara, and that's it. So this is a nice thing to just keep in mind. So you just start basically on the outside, do it twice on the outside, and then eventually bring all with the same brush. You haven't wiped it off or anything, so bring it and sort of always doing those circular motions. And you want to be holding your brush at the tip. I think it gives you much more control, and you can, so just practice like doing like a lot of this. You want to be able to do that a lot. Because you're really just doing those circular motion. These colors do blend really nicely, so that's one thing that's a plus in this palette. Next, using the shading brush, I am going to go into the Sesma has like an accent on it. I'm going to go into this little cranberry shade, and this is going to be my lid color. Once I have that on the shading brush, this is a BMX 446 brush. Just going to tap some excess off, and then I'm just going to sort of paint that on here. Really just getting I'm really just pressing that color into my lid. And this is going to be the lid color, but I'm also going to be putting a shimmer on top of it. So I want it just to be like a nice base. This is how I'm smoking this eye out. So remember to just keep it on that sort of eye socket, because we are going to use another brush to like blend it out. And take a little bit of the same OG and New Yorker, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to take some of this New Yorker and mix it in with a little bit of OG and sort of just try to smudge out the edges. Just taking the edges and sort of just trying to make that sort of cranberry shade seamlessly blend into the transition shade we put on earlier. Then I go back into my other original brush with the cranberry shade on it and sort of press that color in again so that we bring back that intensity. The original brush that we used for the transition shade, I'm just gonna go over and sort of blend out, put a little more OG and New Yorker on it, and then just use that to sort of create like a shadow. So for my lid, I'm using it as a lid topper. I'm going into the shade Barb, which is a really nice light pink. I'm sort of gonna take off any excess, going with my finger. This shade is super, I wanna say creamy and chunky at the same time, so just be careful. And I'm just putting that right over. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh wow. All over the lid. I was gonna keep it in one section, but it's really pretty, so I'm gonna put it all over. Okay, so that's super pretty. So and then I'm going to take a Mario brush and Sephora brush, same Sesma color, and I just want to bring that purple back to the outer corner. So here I'm just using the darker shade in the palette called Yugo to darken up my lash line. I'm going to use this to basically create a liner. So here, just taking another brush to sort of smudge out that dark line we created with the shadow, and this just adds another dimension to the lash line. So going in with my Hank & Henry felt tip liner, this is a really in the shade Blickety Black. This is a Longwear liquid eyeliner. It's a really nice liner. I like it because it's really precise. Nice thin line, just along the lash line. Off my other eye and just popped on some Sephora lashes. I really like these. These are like really thin, really natural. They're the Hipster lashes, I believe. Hipster number 20. I'm just gonna do my complexion, my face. Nothing too major today. I want to do really simple. I really wanted the focus to be on the eyes. So going with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow, I'm just gonna prep my face. I'm gonna prime my face with the Tarte Double Duty Hydrating Primer. I'm doing something that I usually do for my everyday is I actually apply my concealer first and then go a little bit over with some CC cream. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Really simple for an everyday look. So going in with my Fenty Beauty Profiltr Concealer in the shade 290. So I'm just going to go slightly underneath my eye. This shade is pretty much really close to my skin tone. So it really helps keep it for more natural look. Top that underneath my eye, I'm gonna go in with my Josie Maran Vibrancy concealer, and like I said, this one's in my previous videos. This one's my really hydrating concealer, and it really helps keep underneath my eye moisturized. So onto my nose. Look at her. So we're just really highlighting, bring that light to the face, and just covering up any imperfections. My Real Technique sponge, I'm just going to blend everything out. going with some cream bronzer. It's little odd steps, but I'm just putting on everything, all the cream products on first. So this will be like my sort of contour. Okay, so just to even out all that, I'm gonna go in with 1 pump of my Itcosmetics CC Cream. But mostly where I haven't applied my foundation and concealer, but also as well over that, just to sort of, you'll see how the balance it brings. Everything's not so, you know, in your face. Just going in with my Peach Perfect setting powder. I'm gonna set my under eye.
So here I'm just taking the same colors we used on the lid, which is that little burgundy shade, and putting that all over my under eye, just to give that sort of shadow effect and complete the eye look. So here just adding a little bit of rosiness to my cheeks using my go-to Too Faced Peach Perfect cream blushes. Now I believe these are discontinued, but you can just use any cream blush that is your favorite.
Using my Guerlain Terracotta bronzer.
So just going over that cream blush with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush.
So just taking the Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter in Mean Money and Hustla Baby, and I'm just gonna put that as, that's gonna be my highlight today. So going in with this gel liner in Sugar and Spice. It like really, it brought out that sort of pink vibe that we're going for.
So here just going in with the Fenty Beauty Mattemoiselle in the shade Single. I really love these lip colors because they're nice and matte.
I hope you guys enjoyed this quick get ready with me and the look that we did, the whole pink vibe we did today. As always, love you Glow Beauty. Just comment down below what you want to see next and I'll cater these to you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and my page, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.